the SEC, and then, well, then the ultimate non-success story is the 3,000 or so that sought greener pastures last year that didn't find a new pasture. So,
Courtney?
Coach, you talked about the emphasis your staff put on recruiting players out of the state of Mississippi. Why is that so important to you guys?
our biggest emphasis was recruiting Mississippi, and that's kind of specifically what we wanted to do most importantly, and then satellite out from there. You know, we won't ignore a great player no matter how far away they are, but you know, the ones with ties here that grow up with the SEC and grow up with Mississippi State football, I think that's the starting point. And you know, so it was pretty good that way. I do suspect in February then that'll probably be a little broader, you know, just as I think things will stretch out more, not just for us, but for everybody.
Steph?
You shared at Media Days how you kind of hoped that NIL wouldn't, you know, turn into a bidding war type situation with recruits. You know, now that you've kind of been through the process, how much did you see NIL play a role in just how the recruiting process turned out this cycle?
A little bit. There was some rhetoric on it, and I think it's still unfolding. I think it's still unfolding what impact it'll have.
Danny?
Coach, would you like to take a quarterback in each cycle, and you know, is that the way you generally like to try to do things, or it just depends on what you need at that moment?
Try to take one each year, yes. Yep, try to take one each year.
Steve?
Coach, you mentioned doing so well in Mississippi. How do you maybe sell Mississippi State to out-of-state prospects and their families that maybe are a little bit unfamiliar with the university?
We try to get them familiar with, first of all, our schemes and how they fit in, whether it's throwing the ball on offense or, you know, attacking on defense. And then from there, you know, then you try to get acquainted with them the best you can. Because, you know, I mean, there's a point to where people want to be around people they trust in a place where, you know, they're excited to wake up and see the people that they're going to see in the hall, in the locker room, and on the field. And we try to illustrate that the best we can. And then once you get them on campus, you know, be real truthful with them as they come in, and then put them in a position to verify and see it and gather all the facts once they're on campus.
Anything else?